This is Rye Barrett. I played Johnny from In a Violent Nature, and you are now entering the Cinema Chop Shop.
The Cinema Chop Shop.
What's going on, everybody? It's Davey from the 80s, and you are now entering the Cinema Chop Shop, so park your ass right there. And while you're there, don't forget to hit the like, the share, and the subscribe button. And today I'm here to review Salem's Lot. Now, you guys know Salem's Lot has been on the shelf. Warner Brothers has refused to release this movie, but I got to see this bad boy 2 years ago or so. I saw this at a screener, and honestly, this is the exact same damn movie other than bits and pieces from the end, and then also that beginning sequence wasn't necessarily there. So the beginning title sequence, that wasn't there, and then I believe the ending that I saw was a little bit different. But it was a while ago, and the ending that I remember is a little bit vague. I'm not even 100% sure if that was the ending that I even saw. But the one that I saw in this one felt... It felt different. I don't feel like that was the ending that I saw. I know it was a piece, but I don't believe that was the ending. Anyway, moving on to better things. Salem's Lot is a remake of based off of the Stephen King novel, right? And a long time ago, there was a made-for-TV version that's about 3 hours long that really tries to dive deep into the book and the lore and the building of the characters. This one tries to condense all of that within a 2-hour time limit. And I feel like it does a bad job at doing it. The pacing of this movie is kind of bad because everybody just seems to know what the fuck they're supposed to do. Like, kids are just waking up and just like, oh, Barlow, that's the guy, that's who we need to go to. That's the vampire, right? The people are just magically gifted with these ideas and concepts of knowing who the antagonist is already without any clear motive or evidence for that. It's just they just know that dude right there, that's the vampire, we need to kill him, right? And they even just seem to figure out the town is being ran by vampires. They just figure stuff out on a whim. And then even the movie has some really great actors and actresses in it, but at the same time I don't feel like their acting was really a showcase of their talents. It really felt like a lot of them were just phoning it in. And they even just some of the dialogue came off as so cheesy and bad. And this is exactly why I said a long time ago that this movie was made for streaming. I can't see this movie being released in a worldwide theater and actually generating money and positive reviews because it's not that good. Now, if this was a movie like, let's just flip the script and let's just say Nosferatu, right? Nosferatu has Robert Eggers. It has freaking William Dafoe. It has Pennywise, I forgot his name. Bill Skarsgård, right? Let's take Nosferatu's title off and let's put Salem's Lot instead. That becomes a movie that can probably generate some money because it has a really well-known director and has a couple of really well-known actors to go along with it. This movie doesn't really have that going for it. So your story needs to be really strong and your characters need to be strong. And this movie just didn't have it. There were some shots where Barlow just looked fucking terrible. Like, the CGI looked really bad in specific scenes. And it was to the point where I was just like, damn, dude, like, this, I remember watching this and I felt, and it looked exactly like this. And they're telling us, oh yeah, things are going to get touched up and da-da-da-da in post-production. And it looked almost exactly the same. So it just made me wonder, like, so did you guys even do anything to this movie? And again, with the ending is so sudden, so just fast. It's ridiculous. I mean, it's ridiculous how fast it is. You have this build up, then it's just like, oh, hey man, we gotta end this movie. So let me just stab him in the mouth and then stab him in the chest and then we're done with it. All right, boom, 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 we're out, right? This movie just moves too quickly. You don't really get a chance to care about the characters. You don't get enough time to sit with them and really develop that relationship with them. Hell, even a relationship between the dude, the author, and the townsgirl, I forgot their names. But even that relationship didn't even really feel worked up enough to the point where he was getting upset and he wanted to save her no matter what. And try to do the rabies thing that worked for the doctor. I just didn't buy it because you weren't left enough with the characters to actually feel like they cared for each other. The romance of that part wasn't built up. Now, the ending that remember, I remember vaguely, but I remember the ending that I saw. It finished at the house. It ended at the house, and it also ended abruptly. But at the same time, I feel like it went from that movie theater, the outdoor drive-through, and then it eventually landed at the house for the final sequence. I don't remember it ending at the I don't remember it ending at the parking lot. But anyway, it sucks because Barlow's character could have been fantastic, could have been scary, could have been haunting, and them just releasing it just shows why they didn't have faith to put it in the movie theaters. It was a smart choice, but they could have threw this on HBO Max a long time ago. That's my review. Let me know if you agree or disagree, whatever the case may be. Drop it in the comment section down below. And you are now exiting the Cinema Chop Shop. Hope you guys having a great day, and adios, homies.
I want to play a game. Subscribe now. The choice is yours. You're now exiting the Cinema Chop Shop.